Walked in the servo, sun coming up. Flat white shaking in a chip tin cup. Whole town buzzing, words getting around. Matt's on the airwaves, shaking the ground. Pot test rolling, voice in command. Got the whole mob tuned across the land. Fair dinkum legend, top of the clan. Every puppy yelling, oi, oi, don't you misunderstand. Matt is a motherfucking man. King of AI, DIY with a master plan. Half rock star, half podcast shaman. Matt is a motherfucking man. Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, he's a plan. Dropping song challenges, raising the bar for the band. Raise your glass, let the whole pub stand. Matt is the motherfucking man. Hey! Hey! Challenge drops Friday, whole crew on fire. Blokes in the shed wiring amps to the wire. Sheila's riding hooks that stick in your brain. Everybody swinging in the challenge lane. Mad at the center, cool as a youth. Running the chaos in steel cap boots. Every drum go nuts, every true fan. You don't outshine a mythical man. Nah, you wouldn't understand. Matt is the motherfucking man. Saint of the mic in a sunburned clan. Voice of the people with a beer in his hand. Matt is the motherfucking man. Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah, he's the plan. Turning small sparks into full rock bands. Raise hell loud, let the whole pub stand. Matt is the motherfucking man. From late night edits to sunrise jams, he's building empires with callous hands. AI, DIY roaring, crowd in a trance. Every new challenge, another big chance. Not just a bloke, nah, mate, he's meth. Bell from thunder and a secret. That is a motherfucking man. Echo his name from the coast to the sand. Protest preacher with a rebel band. Matt is the motherfucking man. Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah,
All right, everyone, raise them high.
prove that God
Bottoms up, legends.
Raise your drinks, let the whole world stand. Matt is a motherfucking man.
So just so everybody knows, I'm the Emmer effing man. Just wanted to lead into that so everybody knew it's important. So, I just want to quickly. So don't let Phoenix get to you about the word flip flops. In some parts of Australia, flip flops is used. Mostly it's thongs. They call thongs, but here in Queensland, some people say flip flops. I think it may be in New South Wales as well. Welcome, Sintu, to the show. Filling in for a while for Scott today, who couldn't make it. Thanks for joining us. Sintu's going to go through some features and stuff and just enjoy some music with us.
Anytime. That was a really cool intro. I liked it a lot.
I thought
that was awesome.
I thought it's a bit too much about how awesome I am. So I don't know if I want to play it as a lead-in, but he's not here, and I can only submit one song. So I thought it's a good way to get through songs too. So I apologize if that is. I swear to God, I didn't write that song. So yeah, so what we'll do is, do you want to go through some of the changes in AI Play? I just wanted to give you a chance because I don't know if anybody knows.
Yeah.
Sensu basically created AI Play. He doesn't get any money for it. He spent time since basically last July building it. He's hoping it'll become something huge for the community and it'll start paying, but he's out of pocket a lot. He's built in some features that can hopefully start helping recover that. And I just want to help support that. And I want to support it. I mean, we all use this now, and it's helpful for our community, and anything I can do to sort of help, I will. But yeah, I know we all love it, and those of us that are streaming all use it. So thought I'd give him a chance.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, thank you so much. I built in a lot of features. One of them is, of course, the credit system, which will allow people to, for example, buy gifts that will appear into your screen, just like a pop-up or somehow I should say. On the Discord community, we have a lot of gifts that we send during the songs that we play to kind of vibe with the song. I think that's a cool feature to have to add. Of course, the host can choose to turn them on and off. And then also we can use the credits to skip the line, which is a feature that some of them might probably already be familiar with on Teamit stream and on Nemi stream, where people, in this case, buy a subscription on Twitch, but soon they will be able to do that on AI Play, because Twitch takes a giant cut also from the streamers, and that way I'll be able to make a little bit back to for the site, and of course reinvest in a lot of things to improve the community. So yeah, that's the credit system. And then we have the merch system, which is coming, where everyone can upload their own logos, and they will be able to create a t-shirt like that other people's and other guests can buy to support the streamers and support the artists. And there's a lot more features coming, but I think that's it for the monetization.
Yeah.
There's also the listening portal that we just built in, where all of the sessions, such as this one itself, after the songs are played and the session is closed, it will be able to be played in the listening portal, which is also really cool. I built a phone interface for it, so you'll be able to play it in your car and stuff. Yeah, a lot of new things that you can find on the tool.
Zanzibar was asking, can you also use credits for a second submission as well?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, can you? That's interesting. But yeah, I'll most likely disable that function. Like in my streams, like I don't know. It just depends.
Yeah.
Like this one doesn't have a lot of submissions, but yeah.
I might add another one where you can extend the song duration length, so people can use credits to send in an 8-minute song, for example. I think sometimes it might be nice to showcase something a little bit longer, and that way they will be able to do that against the streamer's will, or of course you have to permit it yourself. But
yeah, well, that's good idea. It's like, I suppose. So let me address the what is the other one? The other one you said that I really like a lot, that I think that feature exists, but it hasn't existed for YouTube, or I haven't been using it properly. Where if I get like 50 or 60 submissions in a week and I just can't get to them, and because I set challenges, I feel sort of obligated to at least get to everybody's songs. And if it hasn't happened, like I'll do an entire second episode and I'll set it as a premiere. I'll do it completely on my own or with Scott and set it as a premiere. And that way, you know, it's basically all those songs get played the next week. But like, it's just extremely time consuming, and I'm trying to do a lot of other things. But like I said, I want to play everybody's songs. But you have a thing where if someone's song doesn't get played this week, talk about that.
Yeah, indeed. So because, yeah, as soon as the streamer grows, there's going to be more people, and more people going to send in songs, and a streamer only has so many hours to stream. I think Nemi at the moment is already streaming for 6 hours in the weekends, and during the week she's streaming for 4 hours already, which is of course a lot of time to play in a lot of songs. But yeah, she easily gets 60 or more songs in a stream, because not everyone can be played now. I thought it would be fair to develop a system where if your song didn't get played, the next time that you attend the stream, you'll have twice the chance to be played on the randomizer. So the randomizer is either the wheel or any of the other games where we also have a randomizing tool to select your songs. So I think that's a little bit more fair. And if your song still didn't get played, the next time you have 3 times the chance to be played. So it's incremental.
So let me just talk about the time limit that I implemented this week. I may not implement an actual physical time limit that stops you from submitting. Like I've spoken to other streamers. They said, well, what we just do is just stop it. If it gets to 4 minutes, 40 seconds, we'll just stop it. So the suggestion would be 4:40, make a song 4 minute, 40 second or less. But I'll just explain why this. I think 99.9% of people like, yeah, that's cool. We totally understand without me even having to say it. But we'll just talk about, like you said, I feel obligated to play songs because I specifically ask you to go out and challenge. The reason I do the challenges is because, like, I want this to be what I want. I don't want to just be like, go in here, I'll play your song and spin the wheel. I want my take on what a stream is, and Teammate's going to have his take on what his, and Amanda's going to have her take on it, and all that. And mine is, I want us, if I set a challenge out, my hope that is a percentage of people go like, I wonder what the history of disco is. I wonder what a disco song is. I wonder what an Aussie rock song is, and spend 15 minutes maybe researching it and learning it a bit about the culture. Like I really want to do some stuff about the Netherlands, but you're being a little bit hands close to your chest about, like, that sort of music. I know it as electronic music and stuff, but that's what I'm kind of hoping. I hope that anything I do in this channel, somebody learns something from every little bit of content that I do. And I just think it's just good for what we do in AI music, that we're smart about music and we learn about music and different parts of music and different cultures and stuff like that. That's what I want for here. But I have to set a time limit on it because as the channel grows, I can't go and do a 4 and 5 hour stream or 6 hour stream. And I'm going to be honest, like saying it was becoming not enjoyable. And I can't enjoy the moments with Scott and talking about the music. Nice cup, by the way. That's a really fancy cup that's available on my website. How'd you get that? But anyway, I'll just say, so I was starting to not enjoy it, and I really just want to enjoy my time with you guys. And that's what I want. I just want to have fun, enjoy it, and I want your songs to be played. So, yep. So, yeah, Zanzibar.
Yeah, I think the time limit is especially a must-have once you grow, because you want to play as many people as you can, and limiting it to 4 minutes or 4 minutes and 30 seconds or even 5 minutes, I think will allow a lot more people to be played, which is also better for everyone, I think. I know that people like to make longer songs and longer videos, but maybe you can once in a while put a session where you only take songs above 6 minutes or something in exchange for limiting it.
Cool. I'm going to approve these other 2 songs. I like this thing here, this feature you put in tells me the total duration now. So I know,
yes,
this is going close to an hour now. And plus, I plan on talking for 2 hours, so I'll get to 3. So what we'll do is we'll go over to AI Play, and I think I have your sound. Hang on. Get that. No, that's not the camera. That one and that one. Oh, Jesus, it's just laid out in a really weird way. Just give me a second here. I will put myself here. I won't make myself bigger than you because that's arrogant. I already played that song. Okay. Oh, cool. Here we are. Now, because you're here, you have to rock out. Otherwise, people know that you're dozing off. All right. We'll go to the roulette wheel. Here it is. See how the roulette wheel looks different? That's pretty awesome. Yeah,
there's also a little sound board on the bottom that you can toggle, and then
so
you'll have actual sound when you turn the wheel now.
Snap. So you're gonna watch the chat if people have ideas to put forward?
Yeah, of course. If anyone has any ideas for the tool to improve it, or they're always welcome. So definitely drop them in my Discord or in Matt's Discord. I will read them when I have the chance.
Cool. And I'll try to hang out in your Discord. Cool. Let's get play. We'll play 2 songs. We don't have a whole lot submitted, so we'll play 2 songs at a time today, because we can. That's the kind of fun I was hoping to have again. So spin. Listen to that sound. Totally makes sense. All right, Icaros. Australian pub rock rules. Icaros Awakens. Here we go. I'm gonna turn our mics off too.
Australia!
In the still hours, I'm startled by some faded memory, dear, of a face in soft focus that won't quite appear. Grasping no one photograph, trying hard to recall those childhood moments past, and one that had to fall, yet lingers in my thoughts.
Then the stillness takes me deep. Our voice echoes in my mind, just speaking of times we shared, the days left far behind. And I speak to these memories of what we used to be. While tears begin their fall, for words we couldn't see, the pain that wouldn't flee. Time flows beyond our reach. Time flows away. What path should I seek? As morning breaks the quiet, empty rooms fill with day. No sounds disturb this moment, just tears that find their way. And as footsteps lead onwards, down separate paths we stray, while echoes of our laughter turn bittersweet today. The past melts like morning frost as present moments come and go. Time flows beyond our reach. Time flows away. What path should I seek? Could have chosen differently, yet these moments shape our way. Moving forward's all we see. The memories still Time flows beyond our reach. Time flows away. What path should I seek? What path should I seek? Time flows beyond our reach.
Okay, this next Zanzibar with maybe an abridged song or video. I'm not sure. We'll check it out. But this next song's from Zanzibar. But I like that last one. Great visuals in there, and I like the effort too. I like just trying to figure out a little bit of Australia. Any questions? Ask Phoenix.
Friday, although he's still stuck in the walls, footy on mute above the bar. Mick from the servo counting coins again. Same three tradies, same old job. He rolls in just before the rush, parks the ute under the lights, orders two schooners like always, sets one down to his right. No one takes that chair. No one takes that chair. New girl wipes the table clean, goes to move it back in place. Kev just says, leave it, love, doesn't look him in the face. Fogies ringing in the corner, rain starting up outside. He watches the door each opening, then watches nothing arrive. Someone once asked, was she running late? They smiled like they crossed the line. Fit us both and paid in cash. First time before closing time. After that, nobody tried again. We just shifted how we were. Talk a little louder than needed. Let the silence do the work. Years later I walk back in, place near half renewed, different paint, same table, same Friday, same you. Someone pulled the chair right in, sat down without a clue. He stared a second too long, then he left after one, not two. No one took that chair. No, no.
All right. Well, I'm trying to figure out how to get it out of full screen. Oh wait, that's here. It's funny when some developer comes in and does a whole bunch of new buttons without having release notes. Is it anybody else have that problem? Ugh, this is awkward. We'll jump back in. So the first song, Icaros Awakens. Yeah, I loved it. I love the imagery of it. You must have been out on Mount Bulla with that snow. So that all fits. That's fine. That can happen. But the imagery with the roads and everything, I like the little detail driving on the left side. You pick that up. If anybody messed that up, that'd be an immediate fail. Immediate. What do you think, Sinsu?
Yeah, I fully agree. The visuals were really, really nice. Actually, fun thing, when I was driving in Australia, like a couple of years ago, I did drive on the wrong side of the road just because I drove off the parking lot and I forgot that I'm driving in Australia. So yeah, then immediately people were flashing, of course, being a ghost driver. But yeah, I really liked the song. And then also Zanzibar song was really, really nice. I really liked that.
Yeah, so it's weird. Usually Zanzibar does videos. I thought he's usually pretty adamant that videos get done. So I was kind of surprised this wasn't one. No, I'm just kidding, man. Don't kill me. I know I didn't do a video. The Zanzibar was good to get this one cut down really quick. But the song was fantastic, man. I love this. So Jimmy Barnes is like one of the most famous Aussie rockers here. Very big backstory. I think he had a documentary done about him or a TV series. Look up Jimmy Barnes. I have video. I promise I'll watch that one after. Sorry, I don't mean to shit stir you, man. I just thought it'd be funny. Yeah, it was actually a really good song. That was a particularly good song, and I liked it a lot. That sort of music is fantastic. Sorry, man. I just like, God, sometimes I make myself laugh. Cool. I hope maybe some other people are too. But anyway, I know the video is too long. Yes. Cool. So, dude, just so you know, Sensu is here very late at night. He agreed he'd come out for a certain amount of time, but I want to give him permission to rage quit whenever he wants. So you don't have to I forever. I mean, definitely you're welcome to stay here as long as you want and beyond. Like even after stream-ins, I'll just leave it rolling if you want to hang out. But yeah, it's up to you.
I'll probably stay for another 30 minutes ish
cool.
because then it's 2 a.m. and I have to wake up at 7 to leave at 8. So yeah, I won't have a lot of sleep left, but that's okay. I like hanging out with you guys, so
excellent.
I'll be there for 30 more minutes and then I'll probably have to go.
Cool. I am trying really hard to get this thing. Help me, Sensu. What do I push here? I'm trying to get it out of this now. No, I just hit the X. Here. I'm going to mark played. I'm going to say X. Yes, okay, we're back to the wheel. Cool. What's next? I didn't know that about you, that you'd been to Australia either. That's very interesting. Where'd you go to when you were in Australia?
My sister, I actually bought a ticket for my sister because she went to study there in one of the universities, and she was in the University of Brisbane, I think.
Yeah.
And I flew there. Yeah, so I hang out there for like 6 weeks in total. And yeah, we took like the entire coast and drive all the way to Adelaide. So it was a great time. Yeah, I really love Australia. It's a very beautiful country. Did the Blue Mountains and even the beaches there.
You took the long way to
Brisbane.
Get to Adelaide then. You took the long way.
Yeah.
You went down towards Sydney and then across to Adelaide.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
So I did go to Sydney too. Yeah. I love it. Australia is really, really beautiful.
All right, cool. So this is loosely based on EDM, song called Chasing Cars. And I'll tell you what, there's probably nothing could have a better 80s Australian rock name for a song than Chasing Cars. That fits in the theme. Here we go.
He was running down Maple Street, barefoot on the burning heat, laughing at the traffic lights, howling at the summer sky. Neighbors staring from their lawns, saying that poor boy's gone wrong. Every engine passing by, he'd take off like he could fly. They said, "Kid, what are you doing?" He just grinned and kept moving. He was chasing cars again, like a dog without a chain. Through the dust and through the rain, didn't care what people said, they didn't know his pain. Then one day it got worse. He started sleeping on the porch, chewing on an old flip-flop, wouldn't answer when they talked. Built a kennel in the yard, scratched his name into the bark, curled up small against the cold, like he didn't want to grow old. Mama cried behind the door, said, "I don't know him anymore." It was the day before Christmas, when the vet said there's no cure. Fluffy laid his head down softly, didn't feel the world no more. 17 years side by side, best friends till the end of time. And when they took his collar off, something broke inside that boy. He wasn't crazy, he wasn't lost, he just wanted what it cost to see the world through Fluffy's eyes, to feel the road, to feel the ride. He was chasing cars again, not for glory, not for fame, just to keep his best friend's name echoing inside his head. He was howling at the sky, trying not to say they called him crazy, called him strange. But love can look that way sometimes. Now when engines pass the street, he just stands there on his feet, smiles softly, whispers low, "I get it now, I know."
Yeah, so that song definitely, like, you did a great job with that song. I definitely feeling that, the loss of the dog and stuff. And it was done so well. I love it. Fantastic. Phil Fine, dude, every time, man, like, you're such an awesome guy. Okay, cool. Dr. No. Let's see what Dr. No's doing today.
Golden sand under bare feet, sun high and burning bright. We spun in circles, laughing
Yes, I don't know if that was done on purpose, but I've been to Golden Beach several times, so that was pretty good. Let's just talk about the first one. I one of the reasons I like that sort of I like that version of rock, like Aussie rock, is the sort of the subject matters and the way, you know, it was talking about working class people or real people problems. It wasn't talking about, you know, partying teenagers and stuff like the rock that I grew up in the 80s in the US, like glam metal and stuff. Ooh, my camera. It's doing my camera thing. Yeah. It was when I do this, it's always about like real people with hard times and stuff is how I just go deactivate. And I think that first song captured it really well. So I enjoyed that. Oh, come on, activate. Oh, it's got to happen early in the stream. Activate. Anyway, we'll see what happens. You can hear my audio while I try to figure it out. And Dr. No, just the thing on the beach, I enjoyed it. Golden Beach, a real place. I've been there heaps of times. What say you, Sensu? Oh, why am I not hearing you? Hang on. Did I quiet you down?
No. That's probably me. Sorry. I think I'm muted. Actually, I think I was missing the Bunny Girls there at the Dr. No video, which is unbecoming of Dr. No. But I liked the video a lot. Very nice visuals. Great beaches there. Yeah, and also the first song with the dog. Really loved the song. Great visuals there too. Yeah, both of them were actually really good. So I enjoyed them.
So Tika is basically saying there was an update to OBS. I know a lot of people have been having trouble with OBS. Tima said he's been having trouble with OBS lately too. So that's that. What I might do while in between songs is I will turn off OBS, turn it back on. That fixes it. And give me a sec. I see you're there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I do hear you.
Yeah, for some reason it just won't come back on. It just won't. So
yeah, you're using Video Ninja, right?
Yeah,
Maybe
I am. Yeah,
it's that.
It could be. Deactivate. Activate. Let's see. I should be back on, but doesn't matter. We'll just play a song. We're here to hear songs anyway, I guess. When you leave the stream at some point, I'll just shut down Video Ninja. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. We'll go to either way. We'll go to the wheel because it's about that time to go to the wheel anyway. So it's just going to be you dancing on screen and not me now. That's all. You've got to carry the whole broadcast.
For 15 more minutes, yeah.
Cool. Timistry. Should be a good one. Timistry next year. 80s Australian pub rock story song. Awesome.
Friday night, same old bar. Sign outside, don't work that far. Footy on with half the sound. She's wiping tables down. Said she'd save up by September. Catch the line past Port Augusta. Cousin's got a spare room west. Said that'd suit her best. Folds her notes into her apron. Counts the change behind the till. Shrugs it off when someone asks, you still here? Yeah, still. Last drinks called around 10:30. Same 5 blokes, same bad jokes. She says next year I'm heading off. No one says she won't. She said she'd go to Perth, get herself a different start. More than shifts that feel the same. More than knowing every name. But the trains keep heading west, and she's still here with the rest. hasn't yet. Hair's a bit shorter now, roster's pinned up on the wall. Says I won't be here forever, doesn't say when she'll go. There's a map behind the bar, bit torn around the sides. She once traced along the coast, said that's where I'll try. She said she'd go to Perth, find a place and start again. But some plans stay on the shelf, like bottles no one sells. And the trains keep heading west while she's pouring for the rest. Friday night, same old bar. Next year, yeah. Friday night, same old bar. Next year, yeah. Friday night, same old bar. Next year, yeah. Friday night, same old bar. Friday night.
Yeah, it's fantastic. That totally matched the vibe. That's totally what it needs to be. Great video as always. I loved it. What do you think, Sensu?
Yeah, I really love that video. I think Timothy also does a really amazing job with all of his videos from what I've seen. This one again, amazing editing, really, really good storytelling, and I love the old-fashioned feel of those old camcorders that he used. Yeah, really loved it. Great song too.
You know what's funny about that 80s Aussie rock, right? Like, I wasn't here for it, but I always feel nostalgic for it. I don't know why. I think I just, like, I love Australia, and I love the idea what Australia was in the 80s, like innocent at a point. But there was a lot of stuff that happened in Melbourne, like in the 80s, that wasn't so innocent. And that 80s rocks really captured it. And that video actually captured what I feel when I watch like 80s videos of 80s rocks and 80s rock in Australia. So it's really cool. Nemesis Tube. So Nemesis has been in the chat a bit, so looking forward to this one.
Hey, you walking down the street. I'm watching you walk down the street. Don't stop walking. You better listen to me. Look at me. Look at me. I said look at me. Right now. Right now. Right now. Look at me. I'm losing it. Look at me. Look at me. I said look at me. Right now. Right now. Right now. Look at me. I'm losing it.
So the cool thing, what I like, I'm always surprised when I do these challenges at how people take them on, like they, like that, right? Both of them actually, both the Chemistry song and the Nemesis Tube one. Like, I love that it isn't just a whole bunch of joking cliches about Australia. Like, people took the effort to look into it and at least do their best from living far away to go like, okay, what if I dig a little bit deeper than Cork Hats? What is Australian 80s rock?
Yeah, I fully agree. That was an amazing video, actually. And also the song was an actual banger song. I really love the writing there. I think you did an amazing job with that. Really put in a lot of effort, I think, to write it out perfectly. I loved it.
Nice. And because you're also affiliated quite a bit with Teemith, would you say that song had a vibe to it?
That's a vibe, yeah.
Oh, thank God. That's the highest compliment you can get across channels. Is a vibe from that. Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Now I got tingles. Teemith, let me just ask, Teemith, did you is Teemith here and did he submit a song? I'm guessing he probably didn't. He doesn't. I don't think he submitted a song at all on my channel yet. One day. What is everybody thinking about that? Like, I hope people like the challenges. I know people sort of uptake them and they do them. And obviously, like I said, people are putting quite a bit of effort. We're pretty much halfway done, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, not quite. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, so almost halfway done. I didn't get a lot of submissions, but that's fine. It'd be good to have a 1 or 2 hour show this week. That'd be good. I can take back some of my 4.5 hour sessions. Here you go. Hopefully we got a oh yes, it is in there. Cool. So there's a surprise in here at some point where my first like full on back and forth collab that you can actually tab as a collab in YouTube was with Sinsu, and we did it in like 2 or 3 days or something like that. So yeah, wait for that one. And I say that only because I want to influence the wheel because it knows. Nah, it didn't come up. Damn. It doesn't like to be openly manipulated in that way. This one, Moonshadow music, nice, naughty little thing. Moonshadow's a little bit nervous about whether he captured the essence of it, but I would say just in the still image, most likely yes.
Mates, let's rip this joint! Yeah! 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 Heels sharp and shorts worn tight. Crazy moves, the fuse is lit. Hits the floor, she just won't quit. Plays for keeps, she rolls the dice. Holds back nothing and don't act nice. Backstage grin and devil's wink.
I made buys a drink.
Not too sweet and for sure ain't tame. You're just a player, she owns the game. She's always down for the ride. Gets what she's after, won't be denied. Naughty little thing. She's a naughty little thing. Bloody wild. Won't hear me complain. She's a naughty little thing. Blue bottle wasp. I love the sting. On stage like she owns the joint. Exclamation with a wicked point. Laps it up when amps blow hot.
Turn it up, give it all you got.
Raw sex is brewing in the air. Blokes stare and she don't care. Grab my heart, won't give it back. Get my fill later in the sack. Won't stop, no, she never quits. Shaking that ass and jiggling them tits. Can't take the heat, better stand back. Give you a full-blown heart attack. Naughty little thing. She's a naughty little thing. Wild and randy. She's off the chain. Naughty little thing. Naughty, naughty. Makes my heart sing. Stop below, but loose upstairs. Spit unhinged, I don't care.
Maybe my baby ain't your dingo.
Naughty little thing. She's a naughty little thing. Wild and randy. She's off the chain. She's got everything.
Okay, cool. So that was Naughty Little Thing, Moonshadow Music. That was awesome. Spot on. Even Phoenix likes that one. So if you hit the Phoenix thing, you might be able to do a premiere. Yeah, there you go. Phoenix said it several times. That's a huge endorsement. Phoenix doesn't like many things. So spot on. And also the thing I was saying about my camera going off, my camera turned off when I used to have batteries in it. It turned off right when at an Alice Tanner song, right when he's getting really seductive. So that's what I was referring to. Not that it was gonna turn off by mistake. So there you go. Phoenix endorsement. I don't even know if I should continue after that. Let me see. Do you have time for one more or a couple more? What are you doing there, Sensu?
It's 2 a.m. I think I'll have to call it a night because.
So I'll play
yeah,
our
I'm
song.
gonna
I'll play our song. How about that?
Oh yeah, sure. Well,
Can-
I'll stay for that one, and then.
Can I just hit play here? Because I don't remember. I used to have to go to source, right?
If
Is
you
that a new
scroll
thing?
down, if you scroll down,
Yeah, I'm here.
then you'll find it.
Just hit play.
Just click on the play.
Okay, cool. So this is a collaboration. Phoenix, like a lot of things, you bastard. That's what it would sound like if Phoenix said that. He'd go, like, I like a lot of things, you bastard. That's how my father-in-law says bastard when we're working on things and he hits something with a hammer. You bastard. Or something won't fit in something. You bastard. Everything's a bastard. All right, here we go. So anybody who is in project management around IT projects, this is for you.
Pharaoh struts in golden grin, boys, let's make it pierce the bloody sky. We said, sure, in theory, mate, but the scope's already out of date. Million blocks, half the crew's crook. Sandstorm ate the delivery book. Still in sprint for what a joke. Pharaoh's vision's gone up in smoke. With Jira in 2500 BC, we'd still be doing stand-ups endlessly. Pharaoh wants more, but the scope won't bend. It's possible, just not right now, my friend. We can build it, yeah we can, but it's gonna blow the budget and the plan. With Jira in 2500 BC, we'd still be stuck in sprint review. Now he wants 3 more pyramids, one shaped like a bird, major taking the piss. More gold, shinier, by flood season we go. That's a whole new epic. With Jira in 2500 BC, we'd still be doing stand-ups endlessly. Just one more feature, Pharaoh said, while we're counting down the man days left. We can scale it, sure that's fair. Double the gold and we'll get there. With Jira in 2500 BC, we'd still be stuck in sprint review. Quick stand up! Yesterday, yeah, moved a rock. Today, gonna move a rock. Blockers! It's a rock. Pharaoh wants it shinier. Look, Pharaoh, we love the dream, but we're out of grain and self-esteem. Started as a tomb, now it's phase 16. Stakeholder notes in between. Million blocks and a million meetings. Still no bloody completion. Briefing with Jira in 2500 BC. We'd still be stuck in sprint review. Jira in 2500 BC. Jira in 2500 BC. Jira in 2500 BC. Jira in 2500 BC.
Awesome. Jira in 2500 BC. And if you if you don't do any project management, you don't do anything around corporate, then that song was just a cool thing about pharaohs. Which is, so it works on multiple levels. We did a great job on that song there, Sensu.
Yeah, I think it was an awesome collab to do. I think I really liked how the video turned out. So, yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, fantastic. I love that. That was a lot of fun, actually. I remember I was in bed and I just said, that's actually one of the first times I started making a song with the Suno app. I'm like, oh, I got a great idea. Just like, and then I'm like, oh, wait, Sensu does software development. And then Sensu basically took it over and did the whole video. So, who were cameos in that? Were besides you and me and Phoenix?
It was basically just you and me, and I guess Phoenix came out by accident. But just put you and me in.
Yeah, he had to. If he wasn't in there, it wouldn't be Fair Dinkum Australian. So you can go back to your Google and find out what that means. So yeah, thanks for coming, man. Anything else you want to say before you go with AI Play or anything like that?
yeah, thanks for having me on the stream. And I guess if you want to see me more often, I'll be streaming on the Miras stream, Discover Your Music radio. You can also find it on AI Play. .live/sessions. You'll find all of the streamers there, including Timid and a lot of new people that also started out streaming. If you want a place to have your music played or to showcase it, or even to stream yourself, AI Play, I guess, is bringing a lot of people in now. I think we have like 1,000 new songs in a week, at least this week. So yeah, it's growing fast, and I think it's a good place to get your music out. So definitely check that out. And yeah, thank you so much, Matt, again for having me.
Yeah, thanks again, and thanks for AI Play. And yes, I hope over time, because this is the risk with building software platforms, is that there's no market uptake, or that it takes a very long time and you run out of money. So, you know, for everything you do, it's not just like not a big deal; it is a big deal. So I thank you for that, and I thank for everything you put in. So hopefully we'll implement those monetization things really soon. And you guys will be on board, and it'll help all the channels doing the streaming, but it'll also give you the percentage instead of YouTube or the other one. The other one's Twitch. Twitch is what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, thanks for being here.
In turn out, it will also allow us to do a lot of community things, right? Including there's a couple of things that I wanted to start together with Sebastian also, which is also in the Netherlands, to start our own little SunoCon or something like it, and then we can crowdfund these things. And if anyone else wants to do something like that, I think that's also a good place to get it started or kickstarted, and do these kind of community events and also challenges and stuff like that. I think there's going to be a lot of great things in the future if things keep on going like they are. So we'll see.
Cool. How many epics is it going to be? Is it going to take to build the one in the Netherlands? And how many story points?
How many story points? Yeah, good
effort
question.
Points.
We'll have to find out.
That's what I was thinking. Effort points.
We'll have to find out. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Thanks, man. I'll let you go. Go and do your sleep or whatever you have to do.
Yeah, I'll jump right into bed, and then tomorrow's another day. A lot of working ahead. All right.
Thanks.
Have a great stream and great songs today, guys.
Thanks, man.
Thank you so much.
Cool. And no, I haven't forgotten about Moonshadow Music. So it was funny. It was funny, like so nervous about whether it's going to hit the mark, but it totally did. I think it came out with "Hey Mate" or something straight out of the gate. So, and then there was beer, and the rest after that is just icing on the cake. So, great song there too. Just bring it over here. I'm just gonna get out of here. Let's close Streaming Ninja down so I can not have to worry about that as being a problem anymore. Cool, and we'll go back to the music. Oh, we'll mark mine as played so we don't play it twice. Or did I already? I already did it. Must have already did it. Oh, here we go. This one. So here we go. Phoenix. This what could I possibly say? It's like if no matter what it is, like what am I gonna say? Like it's not Aussie enough or something like that. Anyway, here's Phoenix.
It's a burnout machine built to make a scene. Foot down hard, hear it scream. Not here to cruise, not here to lean. Light 'em up, burn it clean. Clutch, kick, snap, rear end wide. Smoke rolls thick, nowhere to hide. Burnout machine, burn soft touch, no slow lane. Black lines cut through the rain. Left foot brake, right foot mean. Hold it there. Red line scream. Burn out machine. Burn out machine. Smoke and thunder. Petrol and heat. Burn out machine. Burn out machine. Tires on fire. Down Chapel Street. Clutch, kick, snap, rear and wide. Smoke rolls thick, nowhere to hide. Burn out machine. Burn out machine. Smoke and thunder. Petrol and heat. Burn out machine. Burn out machine. Tires on fire. Down Chapel Street. Hey!
Good, thanks.
I'll have a schooner or carpenter eye, please.
Drawn randomly. And what do you want me to do with that? Pardon?
Give me another one.
What?
Give me that like that. It's not an ice cream.
It's going up, just if you look at it.
No, young man.
I've worked in pubs my whole life, I know.
Really? I've been drinking beer longer than you've been alive.
Mate, I was
and
born-
that's no good.
I was born in a pub. You want another one?
No.
You should have just asked for another one.
I asked you for another one. You said it was good, you little bastard. So bash it up your ass.
Do you want me to give it a
Get. Yeah, get.
Holy
Grab him! Grab him! Grab him!
G'day, mate, how you going?
Dude, I love that. That's I watch that every day now. I'll do that for the rest of my life. So let's see, Phoenix. So I didn't even get to the second song. I just love that. I love that bit. Yeah, that's classic country Australia. It's awesome. Love it. Let's see here. Spork Borkman. What the F, Jeff? Yep, this is definitely likely to be Australian.
Oi! Gather round, mates. Got a yarn to tell about my mate Jeff, always raising hell. He's a walking mishap, a tale to weave. The bloke's a legend, but you wouldn't believe. Last Friday night, Jeff bought a pet croc. Walked it through town, caused a hell of a shock. Told the coppers it's me guide dog, mate. Now we're bailing him out, cause the croc tried to escape. He's got away with chaos, that's no lie. If trouble's in town, he'll be nearby. Jeff, what the F, Jeff? One day he thought he'd surf a roo with a six-pack in hand called a bush canoe. Ended up in a bar covered in leeches, wearing one thong, yelling, "Where's me peaches?" He's a bloke of extremes, that's for sure. Can't take two steps without causing uproar. Remember that time at the barbecue? Lit the snags with petrol, the flames burned blue. Or the bush trip where he built a yummy net, caught himself instead, still not dry yet. Oh, Jeff, what the F, Jeff? What the F, Jeff, do we need to call Steph? When common sense calls, are you suddenly deaf? Seriously, what the F, Jeff? Oh, Jeff, mate, you're one of a kind, but leave me out next time. Trouble you find. Raise your bloody glasses, let's have a laugh to Jeff, our legend of daft. Jeff, what the F, Jeff? What the F, Jeff, do we need to call Steph? When common sense calls, are you suddenly deaf? Seriously, what the F, Jeff? Seriously, what the F, Jeff?
Excellent. What the F, Jeff? So we start off with Phoenix, which I was actually looking forward to the Phoenix. I was looking forward to the Phoenix one. I reckon it wasn't going to be the stuff I like, because he's basically been complaining about it all week, about how no one listens to that except for old people like me. But I like how he that was definitely, I appreciated that he did that. That was something he wanted to do, and that was good. I also appreciated that he didn't drop the C-bomb in there 25 times, which I thought he was going to do too. So that was great. Obviously, the chat loved that too. It was a good song. And I kind of liked it too, so that was sweet. Second one, What the F, Jeff? A lot of Aussie stuff in there. I like how it uses the Aussie accent in there. It was just a fun song. What would you call... In Australia, you would call Jeff a larrikin, wouldn't you? Phoenix, help me out here. Would Jeff qualify as an Aussie larrikin? I need closure on this. I want to wait for the chat. A good Aussie bloke. Wish we had more Aussies in here. I saw Ozwatch or something in here before. Be curious about it. Again, I want to appreciate that everybody took the time to put a little bit of something in there. I cannot be happier about the effort people make for these challenges. Like, you could have just gone, I'm just going to throw a bunch of Crocodile Dundee cliches in there, but you guys put effort into it. It's just crazy to me that you guys do, and I appreciate it. Yep, for sure. Good. I waited for that. Thank you. Thanks, Phoenix. Yep. So Jeff is an Aussie larrikin. I know you... no, you did fine. That was great. You had a visual in there. That was good. And it was fun, like I said. Bloody larrikin. Yeah, Borkman says that too. Cool. Let's just jump back over to the wheel. This does seem like it's going to be a quick one today, which sometimes a quick one can be a good one. Ooh, here's another one. Darley. Hopefully that's an Aussie one. I don't know. Approve. What do we got total? 17 submissions. Here we go. Shadow from the Tomb's scaring me. Oh, Shadow from the Tomb. You haven't heard my song yet? Bam! As soon as I hit it, there it is. let's see. Oh, meat pies. This one may be the most Australian one so far, just because I see the meat pie. Let's see.
Red dirt rolling past the window line, backpack at my feet, killing time. Practiced accents under my breath, sounded like bad TV at best. Saw you laughing by the carriage door, sunlight on the aisle floor. Now my heart's doing overtime, trying to borrow courage from my mind. I thought Crocodile Dundee might help my case. Maybe say mate with a confident face. Ask about surfing or Vegemite toast. Pretend I know what Aussies love the most. Every line sounds dumb in my head, like something every tourist said. You're real, not a postcard scene, and I don't wanna be that guy. I see you sitting there in the afternoon light, trying to work the courage just to say I've never seen a kangaroo. All I really know is I wanna talk to you, Sheila. You're a stunner, please be mine. Sheila, you're a stunner, just give me a sign. Yeah. Train rocks slow through fading light. Rehearse hello for the 100th time tonight. Do I joke about sharks or desert heat, or just admit you knocked me off my feet? You glance my way suddenly, all the movie lines abandon me. Turns out honesty hits harder still than any line I tried to drill. Seen a kangaroo, don't know what to do. All I really know is I wanna talk to you, Sheila. You're a star, please be mine. Sheila, you're a star, just give me a sign. Maybe I'll sound like a fool tonight. Maybe you'll laugh, and that's alright. Every long trip needs one brave move. Maybe this one's got something to prove. I see you sitting there in the afternoon light, heart beating louder as the train rolls by. Still never seen a kangaroo, that's true, but I finally stood up just to talk to you, Sheila. You're a stunner, stay a while. Sheila, you're a stunner, you just made me smile. All right, here goes. Hey, excuse me, can I buy you a meat pie?
Here we go. There we go. Cool. That was a nice song, actually. And like I said, it didn't need a video. Aussie pub song. Here we go. Neon Voyage.
Stubby bottles on the sticky bar top, jukebox glowing by the dartboard wall. My sneakers squeak on the timber floor, ceiling fan spinning slow overhead. I toss a coin and watch it drop as the speakers crackle, ready to call. Hands up high, I feel it start. Bassline thumping through my heart. We're lighting up the dance floor, down under, spinning around in the summer thunder, laughing loud like we own this town. On the dance floor, down under. Mirror ball over the pool table shines, cold air drifting from the open door. Posters peeling in the hallway light, my jacket thrown on a vinyl chair. I clap in time with the drum machine, feel the whole room shake the floor. Shoulder to shoulder, sweat and sound, every heartbeat hitting ground. We're lighting up the dance floor, down under, spinning around in the summer thunder, laughing loud like we own this town. On the dance floor, down under, yeah. I step outside to the midnight street light buzzing above my feet. Distant traffic, ocean air, then I run back through that pub door glare. We're lighting up the dance floor, down under, spinning around in the summer thunder, singing out, getting wilder and louder. On the dance floor, down under, yeah, we're lighting up the dance floor, down under. Yeah, we're lighting up the dance floor, down under. Voices fading, lights come on, I'm humming that tune till the break of dawn.
Cool, and that was good. I like that. Neon Voyage. I like the NXS shirt. I like the effort with the Aussie terms in there. Yeah, so just a thing about Foster's is, yeah, nobody drinks it here. I think maybe I've seen 2 empty Foster's bottles. I don't even know why it's at Dan Murphy's, because I've never seen anybody drink Foster's in the entire time I've been here. Maybe some of you other guys in here that have been to Australia have seen it out in the wild. I don't know. I have not. But I did see some VB come up in some images. Funny enough, nobody drinks that anymore. Oh, I guess people do. It's definitely more mainstream than Foster's. Let's see. What do we got here? Ooh, Alice Tanner. Alice Tanner, who's now into disco because of the challenges. So, yeah, my camera might go off on this one for no reason. Because it tastes like piss. And funny enough, a slang for beer in Australia is piss, to get on the piss.
Red light lipstick on a cigarette, leaning close, you ain't seen nothing yet. Broken halo, razor smile. I don't chase, I make them wait a while. Velvet danger and outrageous heels. You can guess, but I won't reveal. Touch my skin, erotic overload. Baby, welcome to the danger zone. You wanna save me, you wanna tame me. Oh, honey, you don't understand. I'm not the spark, I'm the whole damn master plan. I'm your suicide blonde, bleach and gasoline, sweet on the surface, but pure filth underneath. Strike it up, come on, no day, you don't be slow. You love the heat, but you can't say no. I'm your suicide blonde, pull a pin real slow. Kiss me once, then let me go. Boom. High voltage running through my veins, cherry bomb hard and silk champagne. I see you staring like I'm the sin. Well, come on, baby, dive right in. Rumor mill spinning in overdrive. They say I leave them barely alive, but every boy who plays the game knows there's really no shame. You wanna hold me, you wanna do me. Oh, honey, take a number, get in line. I'll break your heart, but never mind. I'm your suicide blonde, bleach and gasoline. Suck your fingers, leave you dry, know what I mean. Strike it up, come on now, let it show. You crave the rush of losing control. I'm your suicide blonde, lipstick and chrome. Love me fast and crawl back home. You want danger, say my name. You want heaven, it's not the same, honey. I don't promise I delight, I won't tease, I'll bite. I'm your suicide blonde, I pull the pin slow. Kiss me once, then let me go. Strike it up and let it burn. You knew the risk when you took your turn. I'm your suicide blonde, Brampton and free. You won't survive or remember me. They call me trouble, I'll burst your little bubble.
Okay, so just so you know, Alice, while you're in Australia, you probably want to be in contact with someone who can help you acclimate to different like Aussie terms and things like that. I'm sure you're going to be in the Gold Coast. You probably want to see things like surfing, you know, some of the pubs and stuff like that. Definitely don't hit the tourist areas. I can help you through that. I can definitely help you get to the hot spots. So, yeah, I'm based in the Gold Coast at the moment. So if you want to reach out, DM me in this channel. Actually, I'll just just go Alice Tanner at aidiy.tech. I'll get a specific mailbox for you. So that's cool. So that was Alice Tanner music. And before that was Neon Voyage, was fantastic. Got all the terms. I love the effort that everybody's putting in there. Fantastic. I love it. And I wasn't sure what I was going to get with this, but I know for sure every week if I do a challenge, I'm going to be surprised by it because people put the effort in. I just can't believe that people do that. It's just fantastic. So, next songs. I am noticing it is a bit harder to solo this because I'm used to having Scott here, and I like bouncing off him and having a bit of a chat. But I can pay a bit more attention to the chat that's going on screen now with this too. But it's just different. It's different. I'm enjoying it, but it's different. Sorry, this is Midnight Mike.
I'm sitting in the parking lot, and there's a million different stories walking through that door. And with every drink that's poured, they tell you more and more. But with every sip they take, the memories begin to fade, till there's nothing left but the rage. And the only way to keep it down is to drink it down. Now follow with another round, maybe sip on a beer or two, smoke a few joints late at night. In the morning everything's gonna be alright. Well, I woke up today, everything seemed okay. I went straight for the bottle, just a couple shots will do, maybe smoke a bowl or two. This is just what I do, this is my life without you. And I'm sitting in the parking lot, there's a million different stories walking out that door. Now who knows where they've been, but I know where they're headed for. And as I walk through that door, I realize that with every drink that's poured, I tell you more and more. But with every sip I take, the memories begin to fade, so there's nothing left but the rage. And the only way to keep it down is to drink it down. Now follow with another round, maybe sip on a beer or two, smoke a few joints late at night. In the morning everything's gonna be alright. Well, I'll wake up tomorrow, I won't feel no sorrow. I'll head straight for the bottle, just a couple shots will do, maybe smoke a bowl or two. This is just what I do. Yeah, this is my life without you. Every sip I take, the memories begin to fade, till there's nothing left but the rage. And the only way to keep it down is to drink it down.
Fantastic. Midnight Mike. Yeah, so drinking, that certainly falls in line with Aussie 80s culture and as it is now. So there you go. That sound for the wheels turned off. Good. So we've got 3 more songs left to go, which is fine. I'm happy for it to go to a 2-hour thing. I only just remembered now that I can now pull links from the songs from AI Play and drop them in the chat. So apologize if your song, I didn't do that. I just did that with Midnight Mike. So if you want to go check them out, that's good. Guys, if you could hit like on the stream, I'd really appreciate that. I'm noticing some of my views for my videos are starting to drop. I want to progress, so hopefully, more likes and more views and all that stuff equals more subscribers. Now, I think I'm just going to quickly check. I'm pushing towards the 6,000 mark, but it's really just slowed right down. So 5,981, which means I got like one new subscriber in the last day. Which I don't know. I think when you hit those milestones, I don't know. For some reason, sometimes it just slows down, or it slows down in my head. I was going to wait till I thought I was going to be within 10 a few days ago. So I was just going to jump on live randomly and say like, I will stream until I get to 6,000. But the way it's going now, that might take me 3 weeks on a live stream, which, if I could, I would, but I can't. So if you can like on that stream, how many people are here now? Let me know in the comments too if you're enjoying this much quicker thing because the time limits. I appreciate that. Yeah, I hope I deserve greater growth. That'd be fantastic. And I played a song about how great I am at the start of the thing today, so hopefully that'll catch on and people will realize that. But yeah, that wasn't my doing. It isn't for me to say, but apparently Dick Buttons thinks so. Cool. So we got 3 more songs to play. Yeah, so it's like a time of year, January through March. I was suspecting that maybe that could be the case, that this time of year is just slower for growth, but it's slowed down quite a bit. So the longer the better. Thank you. Let's see. Go back here. Who do we got? 2-hour stream works for you, Nemesis. Yeah, me too. Oh, that cover looks so freaking 80s Aussie. It's insanely the truth. Let me see. Let me get this link here, and I'll put it in here. Alternative Reality Radio. Let's see. I'll put here. Oh, in the chat. Here we go. Cool.
He says, the man down, walk away. He's counting down the days for that Centrelink pay. He's left the station once again. He's out of his brain. Whoa, Daryl, I would give a cigarette just to sit with him. Whoa, Daryl, he had me go to housing commission. Now he's fighting the police, took a rebel stand down at the bottle low. He wanna pounce on a limbs to the drink.
That's my sound. There we go. Dude, that was fantastic. I love that. Oh, yeah, and Midnight Mike, fantastic too. But dude, that was so Aussie rock, incredibly. That could have been played since 1985 every Australia Day. That song's spot on. I don't know how you got that. I mean, that was what I was looking for right there. Like when I thought that I couldn't even do that. And that's what I wanted. So, it wasn't cliche. It was, well, I guess Daryl. I mean, if you talk about Deza, that was good. That goes there. The subject matter, the feel, that still image. It was all there. Fantastic. I loved it. Hopefully, Phoenix sufficiently didn't like it enough in the way that he doesn't like that old rock music, and it was spot on too. So, yeah, legit. Moonshadow says legit. Awesome. I'm going to be playing that one later. I'll be playing that every Australia Day now. Cool. Go. 2 more songs. So I'll play this one, come back, thank everybody, beg for donations, then I'll play out. So here we go. Got the spinning sound again. Likes D Ninjas. I don't say enough about Likes D Ninjas. Here all the time. So appreciate you, man. Appreciate you being out there. Let's see what you got. A little bit of Zeppelin. No Stairway, man. Got a little change in my pocket going jang-a-lang-a-lang. Call me on the telephone, baby. Give me a ring.
Red dust on my boots, stubby in my hand, warm as sin. You'd park crooked by the dunes. Mates already half cut, sunburn peeling off our skin. Talking big like we always do about the life we're gonna win before the tide comes in, before it wipes these footprints clean. We're carving names in the shifting sand like it means something. Before the tide comes in, before the day runs out again. Sing it loud like we were born to win before the tide comes in. Old man's voice on the radio saying hold your line, but the rent chews through my pay. You say there's work up north, I say there's bands down south, and neither of us wins either way. Both of us scared stiff to grab that dream anyway. Before the tide comes in, before it wipes these footprints clean. We're carving names in the shifting sand like it means something. Before the tide comes in, before the day runs out again. Sing it loud like we were born to win before the tide comes in. Maybe we stay, maybe we go, maybe we choke on the status quo. But right now the waves roll slow and your hand fits mine. So don't let it go. If all we are is this weekend sin, then let it burn before the tide comes in, before it wipes these footprints it's clean. We're carving names in the shifting sand like it means something. Before the tide comes in, before the night pulls out the pin, raise your glass to every almost win. Before the tide comes in, 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 before the tide comes in.
Fantastic. That one, I really like that one too. I kept thinking this is like if Bruce Springsteen could somehow get with, like, to have a baby with the notion of what Australia is, if that makes sense. And that's another thing people say in Australia. They say something and then they add at the end, if that makes sense. So if that makes sense, if Bruce Springsteen could have made a song in the essence by having intercourse with Australia and having a baby that sounded a little bit like him, that would have been that song. That was fantastic. I like that one a lot. So that was Likes D Ninja. I like Likes D Ninja doesn't get enough love here. So that's my love to you, is I'm giving you the imagery of Bruce Springsteen maybe getting on acid and then dry humping the Australian continent and then having a baby and making a song. Cool. I just want to say, I know, I just kind of come around, I talk about things and all that, but there's also there's always this thing inside me that just appreciates that you guys show up every week and that that you don't just phone it in. Like, you do your best effort. Like, it doesn't have to be a video or stuff. Some of you guys do upside down videos and have boobs going around and stuff. And I appreciate that. But the effort that you guys go to just have figure out some Aussie terms that people don't know, like the word ute. It wasn't just all cliche. In this, it's not just special for this week. It's like every time I put up a challenge, you go, okay, and this is what I was hoping these challenges would do, is what little thing can I just learn about that type of music or that culture or something. And that's what I want this to be every week. And I think I had at one point 14 people, and another time I had concurrent 26. If it's that, or if it's 5 or whatever, or 100, that's just cool. I love it. That's what I want to do these lives for. And yeah, these time limits are going to be there just so I can just enjoy it like that. So it doesn't blow out to 4 or 5 hours and I go, oh no, it's got 4 or 5 hours. So yeah, if you can keep your song short. I don't think I'm going to force the timer next week. I think I'm going to do with like what Phil Fine said, is I might set it to 4 minutes, 40 seconds. And if you have a 17-hour video, I might just end it at 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Just be aware. So if that's gonna ruin you, just keep your song to 4 minutes, 40 seconds. So thanks, Phil Fine, for the donation. I appreciate that, as I always do. But let's play out this last song. And yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm gonna do a GTA 6 thing for next week. I think it would be really cool for videos. I think I might. It was gonna be the mash button and the Suno mash feature. That was set for next week, and I like to be a little bit ahead of stuff. Be 5 minutes though. Yeah, no, it won't be 5 minutes. It'll be 4 minutes 40 seconds. Even I think that's kind of long, but I think that's fair. Daryl, yeah, I love it. I love all you guys. Yeah, I'll have a chat in the special area that's made for the challenges in the Discord. But I think it might be GTA 6, and whatever you guys mean by that, and I'd like to leave it up to you. Midnight Mike will just drop a song in what Midnight Mike does, and we'll still appreciate that. But let's go ahead and spin this wheel, and we'll play us out. And I'll just do it. I'll drop another ad. Let's see. And yeah, if you haven't had a chance to like the stream yet, please hit the like button. It's got to be Bunny, right? I haven't seen Bunny's song yet. Audio Iterations. Remember to buy the shop merch of Audio Iterations.
Summer of '89, barefoot in the backyard, watching fireflies light up the sky. Daddy's radio playing Steely Dan, Mama yelling, dinner time. I was marking off the days on the calendar, dreaming about the keys to my old man's Cutlass Supreme. Thought being grown meant being free forever. Lord, I couldn't wait. But the years have a way of turning tables. Time plays a cruel and funny hand. I was running hard towards some distant horizon. Now I trade it all to be that boy again. For those endless Dakota evenings when the world felt gentle, wide and kind, and the hardest question was the sandbox or Nintendo. God, I couldn't wait. Now I can't rewind. Coffee going cold while I'm stuck in traffic line, chasing down some dream I can't remember choosing, trying to find the truth between the bottom line. Saw some kids today playing basketball at sunset, shouting, laughing, living like there's no tomorrow at all. Took me right back to who I used to be then, before the fall. Passing through, searching for what we left behind. Somewhere between the innocence and wisdom, we lost track of time. So here's to every young soul still believing that the promised land is just up ahead somewhere. Take it slow, my friend, don't wish these days away now, 'cause they're already gone before you know they're there. Those summer days slip through your fingers, but they echo in your heart and mind. Being small's the only kingdom you'll inherit. Don't give it away, don't be like me, don't let it slip by. Now that I'm here, I can see the truth clearly. The only time that was truly mine was that summer of '89.